Hello, I'm ABX Toycat, and Merry Christmas everybody. I hope you're all having a good one so far, or whatever you're celebrating this time of year. Today I wanted to put out a video because I know a lot of people watch videos on Christmas. I watch videos myself on Christmas, and I figured if someone wants a Toycat video, let's make one. But it feels a bit weird to just be like, oh, here's five fun facts about the update on Christmas Day. So I figured I'd do a Christmas themed video, and a Christmas themed Minecraft one, as you can see over there, just didn't really feel too right. By the way, this is technically a Minecraft gameplay video because you can see that's all Minecraft gameplay. But yeah, it just didn't seem too right. So today I have a vlog / Christmas hybrid video where I'm going to be telling you 10 fun facts you might not have known about Christmas. So please do like the video if you do like it, because it helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you do like it. But let's get straight into it already, shall we? So let's start with the first fun fact, which is probably my favorite because of how much it warmed my heart when I read about it, because it's actually to do with the Santa tracker thing you might have heard of, especially from the US, because basically there was a local business in Colorado at the time that had this kind of marketing campaign that was like, oh, here's a phone number, you can ring it up and you'll get Santa Claus, and he'll tell you, you can tell him what you want for Christmas and he'll tell you where he is and stuff like that. It was a really cool idea, but they misprinted the number, and it actually, this is a crazy little coincidence, it actually turned out to be the US Continental Air Defense, like, head of, it rang the head of that thing instead of ringing the store. So what happened is his phone got bombarded with messages, and instead of just blocking numbers like, most people would do if 100,000 children called you, what he did instead is he demanded his staff give updates to all the children on the flight coordinates of, Santa's sleigh at the time. So obviously it's, what it is, but I still thought that was a really cool idea, that it's just like, these kids want Santa, let's give them Santa. So they all pretend to be Santa and give them updates. I just love that story so much, and that's why it's the first fun fact you might not have known. The second fun fact you might not have known is a little bit less heartwarming, but a little more practical, because it's actually still the 12 Days of Christmas. So this is a pretty popular song. You've probably heard it at some point in your days, or however long you've been alive. You've probably heard the 12 Days of Christmas, like, on the 12th day of Christmas, that song. If you work out how many gifts there actually isn't there, it actually totals to 364 unique gifts, and at the 2011 prices of each of those things, it would cost $24,000 to actually do that. So, if you've got $24,000 laying around, why not do that for someone? But my favorite bit about this is that because it's 364 gifts, that means if you do this, there is a gift for every single day of the year, besides Christmas, and that's just the best. So yeah, that is fun fact number 2. Number 3 is to do with Santa, because obviously, I guess they're all technically still Santa, but basically Forbes, who make rich lists and do all these sorts of things about people, they actually had a rich list one year for the richest fictional people, and on that list Santa was at the very top. And as it turns out, Santa isn't just pretty rich, he is infinitely rich. His net wealth, according to Forbes, this is a reliable source, is infinity, and that means if you compare him to the non-fictional list where Bill Gates is at the top, that means that Santa is infinitely more rich than the richest man in the world. So good job, Santa, clearly managing those investments pretty soundly. So yeah, that is number 3. Number 4 is actually to do with Christmas and America. So I know most of you watching this are American, although if you're not, isn't this great in these other countries? But yeah, a lot of you watching this are from America, and you might think it's like a key part of the national culture that, you celebrate Christmas. But actually it wasn't, as early as 150 years ago, it wasn't a national holiday. It only became an official holiday in the United States on June the 26th of 1870. So that's not even 150 years ago, and yeah, it's even earlier than that, it was actually outlawed. So as it turns out, Christmas is a very recent American thing that's just been adopted by like crazy. So that's fun fact number 4. It only became an official holiday 145 years ago, I guess it'd be. And yeah, that's pretty cool. So the next fun fact is actually to do with Jingle Bells, because Jingle Bells was the very first ever song to be performed in space. So they were doing a little radio transmission with the thing, and the guy just pulled out a harmonica and started playing Jingle Bells, which made it officially, in our species history, the very first song to be played in space is Jingle Bells. A little bit of a weird one, but I guess it might have been that time of year. So yeah, fun fact you might not have known about space and Jingle Bells and Christmas. Free facts for the, free parts of interest for the value of 1. Isn't that great? The next one is also pretty great, because it's to do with breaking up on Christmas. So breaking up is something I'm sure most people don't like doing. Well, I hope so. But it actually turns out that breaking up on Christmas is the least likely day of the year. So, as far as all the days of the year go, the one where least breakups occur is on Christmas Day. And to be fair, this makes a lot of sense. Like, you're not going to break up with someone on Christmas, are you? Because you're either with them and it's Christmas, or you're not with them and, that's not going to really work. So, if you are the sort of person out there that likes to defy norms and you really need to break up, Christmas Day, least likely day right now. You'll be the one in the million, and in all seriousness, probably don't do that. But yeah, fun fact you might not know: Christmas is the least popular day of the year for breakups, and also, contrary to popular belief, it's one of the least popular days of the year for suicide. People think it's the other way around, but it's not. So everything is happy on Christmas. You gotta wait till a little bit after Christmas before the Santa comes out. So let's move on to the next fun fact, which is actually to do with Father Christmas again, because or Santa Claus. He has two names. As a child, I always got those two names mixed up and confused and stuff. But yeah, and this next one is actually to do with Father Christmas and the whole Coca-Cola thing. So if you don't know, before the 1900s, you know, Santa was generally portrayed as being blue, white, red, blue, white, green as far as what you wear. But as early as the 1900s, he started wearing a red a bit more. And then the thing that really cemented it as being like, okay, yeah, this is a thing, is Coca-Cola started putting out ads where Santa was wearing red. And that means that, the big kind of mythos of this is that because of Coca-Cola, Santa now wears red all the time. And it's not entirely true. Like, he probably would have transitioned to wear red some more. But that was the big event that cemented him as being, a red thing. So, lots of people argue both sides of that online. I tried to find, which one was correct. It turns out they're both just as correct as each other. And, yeah, it turns out Coca-Cola changes Christmas a lot more than you might think. And one of the big ways is they changed the color of Santa, which is impressive. I mean, if I wanted to change the color of Santa to purple, I probably couldn't get it done. So, good job, Coca-Cola. Drink Coca-Cola, or something like that. Or drink Pepsi. You don't, yeah, drink Pepsi. Wait, wouldn't it be the best thing if Pepsi, paid, I don't know who you pay, if they paid Santa and made him blue? And wear a Pepsi Max look. Actually, that sounds awful. Anyway, let's move on to the next fun fact, which is to do with Santa's sleigh. So I'll be careful with the wording of this one, but given if there is just it's the speed Santa would need to move at if he is going to deliver to all houses, which he does, of course, would have to be 2.34 million. No wait, 2.34 million miles per hour. That's the speed he needs to be going at. Including zero, speed to stop other houses between each house. So we need to go, and that's how we could deliver to every single house in the world. Of course, he does that, and he's got with all that infinite money, you can go as fast as you want to go, and that's how he does it. So 2.34 million miles an hour is how fast Santa travels on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. So good job, Santa, doing it right. Got a pretty fast sled. Maybe we should use that to break some land speed records. But let's move on to fun fact number 9, which is to do with the tallest snowman. And I don't know if the tallest snowman is too Christmassy, but I really love this fact, and I was like, it's going in there regardless, because the tallest snowman in the world is actually a record that you can apply to break on Guinness World Records, and the current highest snowman ever built is 122 foot. So this is insanely tall. That's roughly 40 meters for the non-Americans like myself, and that's a pretty big snowman. Apparently, it took a very, very long time to build, and I love this sort of stuff. I love that humans can really get together and do stuff like this, especially when it's this pointless, because it's just a snowman, but I love it anyway. So, festive spirit is great, and the tallest snowman is 122 foot. The last fun fact here is actually to do with your Christmas tree, and it's a fun fact that you can personally act on, because it's a recurring one. It's not one that just happened in the 1930s once. No, it happens every single year. So there's a bunch of different there's a bunch of Christmas trees all over the world that are shipped out and then kind of wasted on Christmas. But what you can actually do is you can take your Christmas tree to a zoo, and the zoo will feed it to the animals. A lot of zoos do this, and it's a really cool festive way to be a nice person. So, pro tip right there, you got a Christmas tree lying around, give it to a zoo. Not only will you get rid of your Christmas tree, but you'll also feed it to some animals. And I think that's pretty cool. So that is 10 fun facts you might not have known about Christmas. I hope you did all enjoy the video. If you did like it, please do like it and let me know. Share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I hope you, like I said, are all enjoying your Christmas. Later on today, I'll have a feature preview-y style video, because I wanted to do at least one Christmas video, but 2 Christmas videos, that's too many. But yeah, I hope you did. I'd love to invite you all into my home to go eat some Christmas food or something, but I think if I did, there'd be hundreds of thousands of us in a small space, and we'd be packed to death. Also, I don't know if that works over the internet. I don't think I can just reach in and grab you. Although that'd be cool, wouldn't it? But yeah, I hope you all have a nice time in wherever you are right now, whether that's over there or over there or over there. I hope you will enjoy your day and your week and your life. So thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all. Oh wait, have a nice Christmas, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.